51% of your future customers are now starting their search with AI, not Google. That number jumped from 29% last year, according to G2. The race to be findable, to be trusted, to show up in those results is on. But here's what nobody's saying out loud. Most home service businesses are buying AI tools to keep up, and then nothing changes. The estimates still pile up, the follow-ups still fall through the cracks. The owner is still the last person to leave at the end of the day and the first one to get called when something goes wrong. That's not an AI problem, that's a systems problem. And by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly where the gap is through 4 real examples from people who have worked inside hundreds of these businesses and what the ones who actually got results did differently. First up, there's a guy named Mike Rogers. He builds AI agents for companies, not demos, not prototypes, actual production systems. Over 100 of them live right now. He is advised on acquisitions worth $4 billion. He knows what real AI deployment looks like inside real organizations. And a while back, he made a decision that surprised a lot of people. He killed one of his own AI features. The feature was running at 91% accuracy. That means it was right 91 out of 100 times. Most people would call that a win. He shut it down because it was touching invoices. And here's the math. If your AI system is processing 100 customer records a day, estimates, job notes, invoices, and it's running at 91% accuracy, that's 9 errors every single day. And the model does not tell you which 9 it got wrong. It's confident either way. And that confidence is the trap. Now bring that into your business. You get an AI tool to handle job notes or follow-up estimates, and you think it's working. And it is, 91 out of 100 times. But 9 times a day, it's quietly wrong. You have no way of knowing which 9. The demo never showed you that number. Demos always look perfect. It's the live environment with your real customers and your real money on the line that exposes the gap. So the first place AI fails is not the technology. It's the assumption that working in the demo means safe to use on actual customers. Now, second place it fails is even further back than that. A consultant named Jara Bono Stewart does AI implementation work. Her background is in data and system architecture. She got called in by a business that wanted an AI phone answering system. Calls were going unanswered. They were losing jobs because nobody picked up after hours. Her first move was not to pick software. She looked upstream. She asked what happens after someone calls and actually gets through. There was no online booking. No way to collect insurance information before the appointment, no follow-up system for estimates that never closed. The AI was going to answer the phone faster, but the people who got through were still landing in a broken funnel. She paused the whole project. Her line on this was, the fix a business asks for is rarely the actual bottleneck. Most of the time, it's further upstream than they think. Here's the HVAC version of that. You want AI to handle after-hours calls, but you don't have an online booking link. Your system follow-up depends on someone remembering to text the customer back. When you get slammed in the summer, half your leads disappear because nobody had the time to chase them. An AI phone system answers faster into that same broken process. You now have a faster way to lose customers. The problem is not that you didn't get the right tool. The problem is there's nothing underneath the tool to catch what comes in. And here's the third angle, and this one's going to sting a little. A coaching company called Profitable Tradie has worked with over 4,000 trades business owners. They know this space better than almost anyone. They published a guide to 12 AI tools specifically for trades businesses, full walkthrough, tool by tool. And at the very end of that guide, after reviewing every single tool, they wrote something that I can't stop thinking about. They wrote, tools won't fix a broken business. They'll just make the chaos faster. If your team can't run without you, AI will help you micromanage them from further away. That's not from someone who hates AI. That's from someone who has watched 4,000 trades businesses try to shortcut the system layer. Dan Martell, who you might know from Buy Back Your Time, said something that lands the same way. He ranked trades as a C-tier wealth building skill. Not because the work is not valuable, because unless you build a business around it, you're just selling your time. And that time is geographically constrained. You can only show up in one zip code. AI tools don't change that math. They don't fix your pricing. They help you send bad estimates faster. They don't fix your cash flow. They help you watch it leak in real time. They don't free up your team. They help you micromanage from a distance. The system underneath the tools is what actually changes the business. If you're running a home service business and something in there rang true, you know something is broken, you're just not sure where the leak actually is. That's exactly what I do. I come in, look upstream, and build the layer underneath the tools so they actually work. You can book a free 30-minute call at Paula Bideman Consulting. The link is in the description and the pinned comment below. So what does that layer actually look like? Before any tool goes in, I ask 3 things. What breaks first when the owner steps away for a week? Where's the money leaking before the estimate's even sent? Where does follow-up die? Most of the time, the answers are not where the owner thinks they are. The owner thinks the problem is they need a better phone system. The real problem is estimates are sitting unread for 11 days because there's no follow-up sequence. The owner thinks they need AI to schedule jobs. The real problem is nobody knows what the business actually made last month because the numbers are scattered across 3 different places. I built a system for home service businesses called Field Desk System. It's designed around one idea. The owner should be able to see exactly what's happening in their business without asking anyone, opening 3 apps, or doing math in their head. Cash position, outstanding estimates, jobs in the queue, what came in this week versus what was expected, all in one place. I'm going to do a full dedicated video on how it works because it deserves more than just a quick mention. But the short version is this. Most owners are running their businesses out of their head. They know roughly what's coming in, roughly what's going out, and they check the bank account when they're worried. That's not a system. That's just hoping. This is what it looks like when a home service business can actually see its own financial pulse. Cash position, outstanding estimates, jobs in the queue, what came in this week versus what was expected. The businesses that actually get results from AI tools are the ones who built the system layer first. They know their numbers before a tool ever touches them. They have a follow-up process before AI automates it. They have booking and intake figured out before AI answers the phone. Because here's what I've seen over and over. The contractor who bought 3 AI tools and is still stuck isn't stuck because the tools were bad. They're stuck because there's nothing underneath them. The contractor who built one system first, who knows their numbers, who has an intake locked down, who has follow-up running without them, that contractor stops thinking about running the business and starts actually running it. That's what this work is actually about. So drop a comment below and tell me, what tool did you buy that didn't fix the problem? And if you want to go deeper on what a system like this actually looks like for a home service business, I made a video on exactly that. You can check it out by clicking right here.